Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I am doing your reading for your past. What came out was the King of Pentacles. It was weird this week because we got both the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in the block and how your past affects you. And I feel it's how you view success and how you've gotten to it or how you're moving forward to it. It keeps repeating in my mind. It's preconceived notions of how. In your past way, it could have a lot to do with who you lived with and how they saw success or how to get to it or how to persevere to get it, or the single-mindedness of you know, holding on to something for dear life, hoping that it comes out into something. And walking away came out, the card, and it's a 9. So it's definitely like it's a master number of telling you that holding on to this is actually restricting you. So it's having the opposite effect. And you have the Patience card, which in this case, another clock. Okay, yesterday we had clocks. So there's a big thing about expectations of time on when you're going to get there, Pisces. Okay, so walk away from single-mindedness, look at all your options, and we're going to look into that. I'm going to look at the cards and see what these are saying to you, Pisces. They have a lot of profound messages, which I absolutely love. Okay, so here we go. The first one is, I'm going to say the walking away. I'm going to take a look and I'm going to read to you what it has to say. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She's closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. It says that it's time for you to make a similar decision. Okay? There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, a long-term experience, an expectation. I'm adding this, Pisces, because that's where it comes in. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. Okay, they keep talking about all these new beginnings. So this is definitely important. You have it in the Ace of Pentacles. You have it in the Fool that keeps coming back up. It says, it indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. So this is where this applies. Okay, the false belief of the past that has been holding you down. No matter how deeply ingrained a pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. Whether it's the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. I like that. It's telling you it's time to move on from this, Pisces. It's time to flip it around and see it in a different way. This is the Patience card. I love this. And it says, it shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy. Okay, let me see here. I lost the page as I was talking. The energy is telling you that it's time to release the old. Again, about releasing the old, okay? Urgency, and to look at things in a much clearer perspective. Again, you know, Pisces, I spoke about this, I think was it on Monday, that I'm getting a father vibe. Okay, so there's a lot of king energy coming in, so this may be like a male in your life that you have superimposed yourself as in doing what they do, okay? And you're not them, and they're not you. And I'm not saying they're wrong, I'm just saying you are supposed to be you, not them, okay? That's it. It's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. So again, it's telling you just relax, Pisces. Everything is good. Everything is as it should be, okay? You don't need to force the issue. You just need to keep moving on your pattern in your life in the direction that you want to be going into. Absolutely. It's just weird because they're showing me the 7 of Cups from yesterday with all those falling cups. You see them as like, I don't want any of these. And it's in a dark background on the Spacious Tarot that we had yesterday. By the way, this is the Energy Oracle cards. I'm going to take a moment now and I'm going to let myself suggest to you what else you can do while you are here today. Hello, beautiful Pisces. Now here's a part of the video that if you're not subscribed already, I'm going to ask you to do that right now. Click that notification bell to all. Why don't you leave a like and a comment once you're done watching. All of this helps support this channel. I post twice a day, 9:45 a.m. and 9:45 p.m. for the extended Eastern time. I have a Patreon link. I have also affiliate links to all the cards below and a one-time donation link. Right now, if you join my personal website, which is free, you get a free video not available anywhere from me as a thank you. This website will be the key to any free or paid readings and giveaways I may do in the future. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back to your reading now. Take care. Okay, Pisces, so that is that. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to that. And now we're going to do the reading. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. This is the Enchanted Tarot of the Enchanted Dream, I think. And I love it because it has a moon on the back. That's what propelled me to get it in the first place a long time ago. I don't have it in its original case, but so I thank my guides who are here with me all the time, guiding me, helping with all of my natural gifts and all of their fantastic help to give you guidance as best they can, Pisces. Okay? These readings are general, but I think it's also great advice for life. I do really think that they offer and they bring forward a lot of openness of mind and maybe perspectives in ways that maybe you haven't thought before. And by repetition and getting back to it over and over again, they're opening you up to possibilities in your life to get happier, better, and bigger. Okay? We only have one journey here while we're here in this human form right now. And why not take advantage or full advantage of it, okay, Pisces? All right, so I'm going to pull some tarot here for you. Queen of Pentacles. See, you have the King and the Queen. Again, it's that femininity. I was talking about that as well. The masculine energy is a go-getter. The masculine is, let's make a decision and let's work on this now, which is fantastic because especially with Pisces, we can be sitting on the fence like we did, I think last week or the week before, we're just teeter-tottering, not making a choice. The masculine king energy is fantastic because it begs you to take the, take the decision and move on, okay? So, but in this case, it's asking you to transition back and forth between the feminine and the masculine, okay? The Six of Swords is a card of moving along in a different direction. So that's that walking away. Walking away from an energy that is restricting you into an energy that is open and receiving. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing. She says, okay, give me stuff. Okay, I'm open. I am, you know, butterflies and success and resourceful, and that is really good to have, especially when you're looking at your options on where you're going, right? Seven of Cups. Okay, you know, yes, this happens a lot on this channel. If you're new, I talk about a card and there it is. It's like magic. Sometimes I do feel like a magician, although I have no idea how the magic trick works. That's amazing, isn't it? It's like you see these magicians go, how did they do that? I have no clue. I wouldn't be ever able to tell you how. There's no sleight of hand. I have no idea what that is. Seven of Cups. Beautiful. So as we were talking, it's opening up your choices. Look at the moon, how much bigger it is, how much it's giving you the great possibilities of all things for you to discover, okay? You're not looking at the Seven of Cups. You're putting them in their own places, okay? You're keeping these cups for like on, you know, on standby. You're no longer like dismissing them because you've embraced that feminine energy and you're going, okay, I'm going to take it in. I'm going to let it in. And then I'm going to put these here and we're going to see if we can fit them. Yeah, they're telling me to talk about my junk journaling. Lucky you. I've recently had so much stuff. You know, when scrapbooking came into popularity, everybody was scrapbooking. I don't know about you guys, wherever you are, but here, it became a craze. Everybody was scrapbooking this and scrapbooking that. Well, of course, I joined in. I bought scrapbooking books and scrapbooking paper and all kinds of junk that has been sitting in my house forever. I decided to finally go through it, and then I discovered junk journaling. And junk journaling can take a paper bag, a piece of cardboard that is meaningless, that is like going to be thrown out and recycled. And you can create these beautiful works of art called junk journals. And where was I going with this? Right. I had completely said, I'm not interested in this. This stuff is no more good. I had put it aside and not, like, it's like, I'm never going to do anything with this. I'm going to give it away, and which would have been fine as well. But I thought, I spent all this money, and I love to create. And yes, I'm giving away creative material because I'm not going to do anything with it. So what did I do? I decided to create junk journals and then also canvases with junk stuff and made authentic works of art, which is so Pisces, okay? So think about it this way. It's taking an old idea and making it new. Something that you had dismissed now becomes relevant, and that's all I'm trying to say. I'm so glad I didn't lose that train of thought. You know what scares me is I start speaking about my own experiences, and then I fear that spirit message is going to take the door, and I'll forget. I won't even remember what the heck they were trying to get me to say. So you got it now, Pisces, okay? All right. So this is a kind of energy, and this is your past, right? So we're going back to the past, how it was done before, how you saw it done, you know, get a decision, grab a decision, hold on to that decision, drive it until to success. But sometimes that may not work for you here, Pisces. You may need to walk away from that single-minded kind of thinking, and you may have to just look at it from a different point of view. Six of Wands, right? Because this spells more success. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Instead of one way to succeed, you now have 6 points of light. And doesn't she look happy about it? Look at that. It's like, look at me. Look at all these shiny things. Look at all these possibilities for success. So just keep an open mind. Okay, that is really what it is telling you. Justice, balance, keeping the scales even, okay? So that fair decisions can be made and the best possible outcome for you, Pisces. Okay, it comes through clarity, but it also comes, if you look at her, her eyes are blocked. So it's going deeper than what you can see, and in a perspective of a different kind of perspective. When I make these junk journals, I don't know how I will create them or what they will look like. I'll even show you really quickly, okay? This is the kind of stuff, okay? This is a Cheez-It box, okay? This is a Cheez-It box. This is what I'm talking about, okay? I didn't know that a Cheez-It box would look this great, but it does, and I went in blind, and that's what I'm trying to tell you here. A piece of leftover wrapping paper, a recipe book that I've never used, that I cut the page out of and put in here, okay? You know, parts of a wrapper that I created into something different. This is what I'm talking about, okay? I didn't know that any of this was turning into this, but it did. So I was blind to this. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but it turned out wonderful, okay? And it's by letting the choices find me. So I'm sorry if you didn't like that, but I felt it was a better visual understanding of what I was trying to say, okay? And yeah, that's what I do in my off time. Well, not all the time. I have so much to do. I think I've been working on that for a month now. But it's not for selling. It's not for anything. It's for creative inspiration, if you will. And using stuff that I have around the house so it doesn't end up in a landfill, okay? All right, so, and apparently to be part of one of my readings. All right, Pisces, so let's do this. Another card, Queen of Swords. Now, I knew she was coming in, but for the life of me, I don't know why. Okay, so it has to be something about being self-aware, Pisces, okay? And clearly communicate to yourself these choices that you have been restricting. And I do believe that's what that is. It's to not fake yourself out into believing that the stuff that you've been doing, how it's been restrictive. And it's to tell yourself the truth, you know, to go, yes, it's been restrictive. Yes, it stopped me. Yes, it's been making my balance unequal. I need to do something different, okay? I need to look at it differently. I like the Queen of Swords. She's a no bullshit kind of queen. I'm sorry, but that's the way. And that's why I picked her as my identifier card. If you need the truth to be told, even to yourself, because she's mostly very clear to herself, she sees the higher view of things. And really, like, opens up the door to truth. And that's what she wants you to do now. She's also a feminine energy, such as this queen, okay? The Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this is what they want you to pay attention to. The Seven of Swords, the negativity, and the Nine of Swords. In reverse. Look at that. Wash. Okay, so the Nine of Swords in reverse, for me, it feels like taking away the anxiety and fear, okay? Because when it's in upright, it's you causing yourself this anxiety and fear over not succeeding. So the negative thought, the Seven of Swords is the negative. I always feel that, I know they're always holding the swords as in they're stealing from somebody or stealing away from themselves, but I always feel the weight of these swords on you. It has very much the Ten of Wands burdensome feeling to it, okay? So they're saying to safeguard yourself from these deceiving thoughts, to protect yourself from this negativity or undermining yourself, thinking that you have less than you do. Okay? And it's all about the mind here, the swords and the swords. Any way you look at it, just get out of there. Okay? When you feel this coming on, realize you can walk away from that and you have nobody running after you. Again, with this clock, they keep showing me this clock, like it's running, it's chasing you, telling you you're running out of time. You're not out of time until you're gone. And when you're gone, well, it won't really matter. You're just going home. You're going to the realm you came from, and you start over again. Stop worrying about things before they happen. Chances are you won't see them happening anyway when they do. Okay, it doesn't matter young or old. I think it's very few people are ready for the ride to end. And I would love to be one that would be ready no matter what. So that's what I personally work on every day. I want to live a life that when it's done, I just go, I took a bite and did everything I could. And sure, I had more to learn, but God, this was fantastic. Okay? And I really want the same for you, Pisces. All right, so what they want you to pay attention to. The Hermit. Yeah, this is deep, insightful stuff, of course. Okay? They want you to go inside, and they're showing me looking through a box. I'm seeing somebody going through a box and trying to find something, but they're not sure what they're trying to find. And this is what they're trying to help you with. It's the inner journey, okay? They want you to go in and find this preconditioned way of being, and they want you to clean that up. They want you to throw it away in this case. Don't make a junk journal out of it. Just get rid of it. You don't need it, okay? Some things is just lint in the bottom of your pocket, okay? It's nothing that you can use. You can't glue it in a junk journal. Maybe you could, but, you know, for what purpose? It's not even beautiful. It's gray. It's dull. It does nothing. Just get rid of it, okay? Some stuff is just, it needs to be let go. It needs to be put in the wind, and that's it, okay? They're showing me as lint, very small. In essence, it's very small, but you're making it very big. And that is the big lesson here. Making a big thing out of something that should be very small, okay? Like the idea of like, oh, I only have one idea, and I need to make this important. Once you've let go of that and looked at all the other ideas, you see that the options that you have in front of you is so much bigger than the one choice that you stopped holding on to so tightly, okay? All right, so one more. Ooh. Ah. All right, Page of Cups. It went over my hand. It's meant to be this way. Don't forget who you are. You are a dreamer, Pisces. You are a dreamer. You are the Page of Cups, okay? So don't limit yourself to one choice. It's so un-Page of Cups. It's what I'm hearing, okay? When in doubt, revert back to your nature, to who you truly are, which is a dreamer with endless possibilities. And that is the important part. Reconnect. Reconnect with yourself, the Three Cups. Reconnect with that special part of you that knows there is so much more out there for you. All right, Pisces. So this has been your morning reading. I will be back later on to do the extended. I hope to see you there. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings as always. Take care.